So now students, next we are going to start our next chapter, basics of fractions. Basics of fractions. So we are going to learn about basics. So what are the basics there in fractions? So in this complete what we are going to learn. So what are the concepts we are going to discuss, what are the concepts we are going to learn. The first concept, introduction. Introduction part, what is a fraction? So what actually fraction means? Fraction means apart from whole, apart a small part from the whole, means complete, in a complete one part, that is a fraction. So like a burger is there, sorry pizza, in complete pizza if you ate one part, so one piece, that is a fraction. So that fraction means apart from the whole, like a pizza. In pizza total, if pizza, so we cut into 8 parts, in that if you ate one part, so that is a fractional, that is a fraction of that pizza. Okay, fraction means apart from whole. Okay, so that introduction we are going to discuss. Then after that, 1/2. What is 1/2? What is actually half means? So about that we are going to discuss half. What is half means? Half fraction, what it is called half? 1/3 or 2/3. So 1/3 or 2/3. So what is 1/3 and what is 2/3? How to represent 1/3? How to represent 2/3 as a fraction? So like 1/3 means 1/3, 2/3 means 2/3. So these are called 1/3 and 2/3. So that representation we are going to discuss, we are going to learn. Next, 1/4 or 1/4 and 3/4. 1/4 means 1/4, 3/4 means 3/4. 1/4 and 3/4. About we are going to learn the 1/4 and 3/4 fractional. So what? So we call 1/4 and how to represent 3/4. So we are going to learn. So 1/3 and 2/3, 1/4 and 3/4. So these we are going to learn. Fraction as collection. Fraction as collection. How the fraction as a collection? So that we are going to discuss the concept. The next concept, more about fraction. More about fractions. More about fraction, in that so various types of fractions and how to add, how to subtract, and what is actually fraction, and more about whatever is the things are there in the fraction that we are going to learn in the fraction. Ordering the fractional number. Ordering, how to order, how to decide which one is bigger and which one is smaller. In the fraction, how we will decide which one is a bigger fraction and which one is a smaller fraction. So this ordering fraction we are going to learn this concept. Then the next concept, addition of fractional numbers. If fractional numbers are given, then how to add, how to add. When 2, 3, 4 fractions are given, then how to add the fractions. And the last concept, subtraction of fractions. If fractions are given, then how to subtract. So all these concepts we are going to learn. We are going to learn all these 9 concepts we are going to discuss in this fraction. Okay, basics of fractions. Okay, okay students. Now see students, in this review exercise, so what are the questions given here? So write the fraction for the following figures. So here fraction for the following figures we have to write. So what fraction? Here shaded region. So we have to write shaded region. So how to express, how to write the shaded region in fraction? See here, this is the first question. In this first question, this rectangle, so how many parts? So we divided, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This rectangle, so we are dividing into 5 parts. Total how many equal parts? 5 parts. In that how many parts we shaded? So 1 and 2. 2 parts we shaded. So it means first we have to write total parts in the denominator, and how many parts we shaded, that we have to write in the numerator. 2/5. 2/5. 2/5 portion, so we shaded. So 2, what this 2 represents? How many parts we shaded, and what this 5 represent? Total how many parts? Total 5 parts. In total 5 parts, 2 parts we shaded. So the first one, this one is called numerator. The up one is called numerator, and this down one is called denominator. Okay. The next, here in this picture, so this divided into 4 equal parts. In that one part is shaded. So then how to represent? 1/4. 1/4. This is 1/4. 1/4 part we shaded. Out of these 4 parts, one part is shaded, then 1/4. This is the representation. 1 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. Okay. Next here in this triangle, so this triangle, so we divided into 2 equal parts. Then how to represent? So 2 equal parts, in that one part is shaded, 1 divided by 2. Number of parts we shaded divided by total how many parts, that we have to write in the denominator. So this is 1/2. 1/2 means half. 1/2 means half. Half of the part is shaded. Okay. Now in this total how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts. In this 6 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts are shaded. That means 4/6. 4/6. Out of 6 parts, 4 parts are shaded. So how to represent? 4/6. 4/6. Next here, this circle is divided into 3 parts. In these 3 parts, 2 parts are shaded. 2 parts are shaded. 2 parts divided by total parts. 2/3. This is our shaded portion. Again, so this is a circle. This circle is divided into 8 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts. So 8 parts. Total how many parts? 8 parts. In that 3 parts, shaded parts 3. 3/8. In total 8 parts, 3 parts are shaded. So 3/8. Shaded portion 3/8. This 3 is the numerator and this total parts, that is denominator. Okay. Now here, so this divided into 6 parts. In out of 6 parts, 2 parts shaded. So then how to represent? 2/6. 2/6. Okay. Now this is a rectangle. Again this rectangle divided into 4 parts, 4 equal parts. In that 3 parts are shaded, then 3/4. Shaded parts by total parts. Shaded parts by total parts, that is our shaded portion, shaded fraction. Shaded fraction here divided into 4 equal parts. In that 3 parts shaded, then shaded fraction is 3/4. 3/4. So out of 4 parts, 3 shaded means 3/4. So in this way we have to represent our fractions. So number of parts we shaded, that we have to write in the numerator, divided by total how many equal parts are there, that we have to write in the denominator. Okay. So more one question is there, similar question. That similar question you do as your assignment. Okay. Now students, next introduction. Introduction about fractions. So what is there in introduction? See here, introduction. When we divide anything into equal parts, each part is called fraction. Each part is called fraction. Anything whatever it is. So for example, here given, so one half past, for example, in a clock, if half past means, so 30 minutes past of an hour. Half past 1, what it means? Half past 1 means 1 hour 30 minutes. 30 minutes past means half of the hour is past, that is 1 hour 30 minutes. Half past means always 30 minutes. Half means it is a part, of a hour. In an hour, so that is one part, half, so that is 30 minutes. Half means 30 minutes. Okay. It is a fraction. So now another example, pizza into 6 equal parts. Suppose one pizza is there, so that pizza we make into 6 equal parts. So this is a pizza. So this pizza we divide into 6 equal parts. How many equal parts? 6 equal parts. So then, so this is the pizza. This pizza divided into 6 equal parts. Each part, so this one and this one and this one and this one, each part is a fraction. Each part is called a fraction. What here each part? Each part is 1/6. This part, how to represent this part? 1/6. How to represent this part? 1/6. Then how to represent this part? 1/6. Then how to represent this part? 1 by 6. Then how to represent this part? 1 by 6. And how to represent this part? 1 by 6. All parts are 1 by 6. How it is? So, the selected part divided by total parts. Suppose one of so in this 6 parts, 6 friends were there. Each friend ate one part, one piece. Each friend eat one piece. Then how to represent in a fraction? Each friend, total how many pieces are there? 6 pieces. So that 6 pieces, 6 friends they ate one piece. Then how to represent in a fraction? 1 by 6. First friend ate 1 by 6. Second friend ate 1 by 6 part. Third friend ate 1 by 6 part. Fourth friend ate 1 by 6 part. Fifth friend ate 1 by 6 part. And sixth friend also ate 1 by 6 part. Each of a part is equal to 1 by 6. It means each part represent a fraction. Okay, if anything is divided into equal parts, then each part represent a fraction. Each part represent a fraction like pizza. Okay. Now, if suppose if one apple is there, so if that apple divided into two halves, then how to represent? Each part is 1 by 2. So apple is there, that apple divided into 2. If this apple divided into 2 parts, then how to represent this part and this part? So this part is 1 by 2. So in total 2 parts, in that this is 1 part, this is another part is also 1 by 2. Each part represent half, 1 by 2, half means 1 by 2. Okay, this is in an apple. So total parts by selected part. So which one selected? This part, that is 1 by 2. So if you select this part, that is 1 by 2. If 2 friends ate 1 apple, so making 2 halves, then how much each of a friend ate? So 1 by 2 ate one friend and 1 by 2 ate another friend. So 1 by 2, 1 by 6, how should we know? So how many parts you make? How many parts you made? So depending upon that, say you get your fraction. By 6 means number of parts, how many parts were there. So denominator, how to get denominator? So it depends on the how many parts you made. So depending upon your making how many parts you made. So on that it depends denominator. Here 2 halves means only 2 parts we divided. So that is why denominator here 2. Here the denominator 6, how many parts we made? Total 6 parts. So that is why here the denominator is 6. It means fraction. So if anything is divided into equal parts, then each and every part is a fraction. Each and every part is a fraction. Okay. So 1 by 6, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 5 by 8. So all these are fractions. So what is a fraction actually? Fraction means a part from whole, a simple part, a single part from whole. From whole, complete this pizza, if you ate one part, that is 1 by 6. It means fraction is 1 by 6. Fraction means what? A part from this whole pizza. So that is the fraction. This is the introduction. What is a fraction? What actually fraction means? Then how to represent a fraction? What is the definition of a fraction? All these things, this is our introduction for our fractions. Okay. Now, in the fraction, second, one more concept, 1/2. What is meant by 1/2? How to represent half, 1/2? So 1/2 or 1 by 2. So we can call it 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So we can call it as 1 by 2 also, 1 divided by 2. 1 by 2, 1/2, anyhow same only. Then this is a circle. This circle we are dividing into 2 halves. So what is the shaded portion? Out of 2 portion, 1 portion is shaded. 1 portion is shaded in 2 parts. Then 1 by 2. Shaded portion 1 by 2. Unshaded portion also here 1 by 2. Unshaded portion also, shaded and unshaded both were same, half only. Here, so in this square, so we make 2 equal parts. So in that 1 part is shaded. 1 part is shaded out of 2 parts. That is 1/2. So unshaded is also 1 by 2. In the triangle also shaded portion is 1 and total parts 2, 1 by 2, 1/2. Unshaded also 1 by 2, 1/2. In rectangle also shaded is 1 by 2, unshaded also 1 by 2. By 2 means represent, So, how many parts, how many total equal parts that we have to take in the denominator, and in the numerator what is our requirement? Shaded portion 1 by 2, unshaded also 1 by 2. This is half, half means exact divided into 2 equal parts. Okay. Now students, before what we did, half means 1 by 2. So, what is meant by 1 by 2? 1 by 2 means, so we have to divide 2 equal parts, either it is a square or a triangle or a circle, whatever it is. So, the condition is we have to divide into 2 equal halves, 2 equal parts. This is the important. Suppose here, if we divide this circle into 2 parts, this is the first part, this is the second part. If I shade this portion, then how to represent this portion? So, this is equal to here, in 2 parts, 1 part is shaded. It means shaded part is 1 and by total parts 2 parts, 1 by 2. It is actually 1 by 2, it is not correct. Why it is not correct? Whenever we are going to divide, you should divide into 2 equal parts. Here we do not have equal parts, so it means it is not half. So, whenever we are going to write in fraction, means we are to write in fraction, then how to? We have to explain in fraction, then what is the condition? The condition is whatever you are going to divide, that should be in equal parts. So, that is the important thing. Okay. Now, the next concept, see here. So, here 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures, 4 figures are given. In these 4 figures, so here some parts are shaded. Here, so the first is a circle, the second is a square, the third is a triangle, the fourth is a square. So, circle, square, triangle and circle, square, triangle given. So, then here, so how this circle is divided into 3 equal parts. How many? 3 equal parts. Here also this is divided into 3 equal parts. Here also we divide into 3 equal parts. Here also we divide into 3 equal parts. In all these cases, we divide into 3 equal parts. So, then how to write in fractional form. So, first shaded portion. So, then what is shaded portion in the first one? So, this is in out of 3 parts, 1 part is shaded. So, 1 part shaded portion is 1 by 3. In total 3 parts, 1 part is shaded, that is 1 by 3, that is 1/3. So, 1 by 3 and also we can call it as 1/3. Okay. Now, here what is the fraction of this? This is also 1/3. In total 3 parts, 1 part is shaded, 1/3. Here shaded portion is 1/3. Here shaded portion is 1/3. 1/3 means 1 by 3. 1 by 3 portion is shaded, 1/3 portion is shaded. So, unshaded portion. So, what is unshaded portion here? Here how many portions? 2 portions are unshaded in total 3 parts. So, 2 portions are unshaded, that is 2 by 3. Here also 2 portions unshaded parts, that is 2/3. 2/3 means 2 by 3. 2 by 3. 2 by 3 means 2/3. 2/3 portion. Unshaded portion in all these 4 figures, that is 2 by 3, that is 2/3. So, shaded portion 1/3, that is 1 by 3. This is nothing but how to represent, how to write 1/3 and 2/3 in fraction form. 1/3 means 1 by 3, 2/3 means 2 by 3, half means 1 by 2. So, half means 1 by 2. So, half, 2/3, 1/3. So, we discuss all this. 1/2. What is 1/2? 1/2 means 1 by 2. 1/2, whenever half means exact, we have to divide into 2 equal halves, 2 equal halves, that is 1/2. What we called it? 1/2, that is 1 by 2. So 1/3 means 1 by 3. 2/3 means 2 by 3. Okay. Now next. So 1/4 and 3/4. 1/4. So what is 1/4 and what is mean by 3/4? See here. Here, so this is a circle, square, triangle and square. So in this circle is divided into 4 equal parts. So this square is divided into 4 equal parts, and this triangle is divided into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this square is divided into 4 equal parts. All these are divided into 4 equal parts. Now here, so in all these 4, so we have to write shaded portion, shaded portion. So what about shaded portion? See here, in this circle the shaded portion is 1 by 4. So why 1 by 4? That is 1/4. So 1/4, why 1/4? In total in 4 equal parts, one part is shaded. Here in square, in total 4 equal parts, one part is shaded, 1 by 4. In total 4 parts, one part is shaded, that is 1 by 4. In total 4 parts, one part is shaded, that is 1 by 4. This is nothing but 1/4. 1/4 means in total parts, how many are shaded? So that is 1/4. Here, now after that, unshaded portion. Unshaded portion. So what is unshaded portion here? See here, 3 parts are unshaded, 3 by 4. Here 3 parts are unshaded, that is 3/4. Here also 3 parts unshaded, then 3/4. 3 parts unshaded, 3/4. In all 3/4 unshaded portion. Unshaded portion is 3/4 and shaded portion is 1/4. Shaded fraction 1/4, unshaded 3/4. So this is the representation of 1/4 and 3/4. First 1/2. What is 1/2? If you divide in 2 equal halves, 2 equal parts, then one of the part is shaded, then how to represent 1 by 2, that is 1/2. Then 1/3, 2/3. What is 1/3? In total 3 parts, if one part is shaded, that is 1/3. If unshaded is 2 parts, then 2/3, that is 2 by 3. 1/3 means 1 by 3, 2/3 means 2 by 3. In the same way, 1/4 means 1 by 4. So 3/4 means 3 by 4. 1/4, 3/4. 1/4 is 1 by 4, 3/4 is 3 by 4. 1/2 means 1 by 2. So 1/3 is 1 by 3, 2/3 is 2 by 3. Okay. These are the representation fraction, how to write this fraction. So this is the explanation. Then how to write 1/4 and 3/4, 1/3 and 2/3, 1/2. Okay. Now the next, fraction as collections. So what it means? See here. So total here some balloons were there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 balloons were there. So here given question, Madhu has a collection of 6 balloons. So Madhu, how many balloons he is having? 6 balloons he is having. So in these 6 balloons, she gave 3 to her friend. So 3 balloons. How many balloons? 3 balloons. So in total 6 balloons. Total how many balloons she is having? 6 balloons she is having. In these 6 balloons, she gave 3 to her friend. So Manish, her friend Manish, she gave 3 balloons to her friend Manish. What fraction of the balloon she gave? So what fraction of the balloons she gave? Means in these 6 balloons, these 3 balloons she gave to her friend Manish. Okay. So these 3 balloons. Total how many balloons are there? 6 balloons. In this 6 balloons, how many balloons she gave? 3 balloons she gave to her friend. It means, so total balloons we have to divide with 3. So if 6 divided by 3, then what is the answer? 2. 3 2s are 6. Okay. So it means if total 6 balloons, so 2 means half of the portion he gave. Half of the portion he gave. How to represent in fraction? How to represent in fraction? How many balloons she gave? 3 balloons out of 6 balloons. Out of 6 balloons. Out of 6 balloons, she gave 3 balloons. That 3 we have to take in the numerator and this in the denominator. Then 3 ones are 3 twos are half. Half of the portion she gave. Half of the balloons she gave. How many? So total in 6 balloons, half of the balloons she gave. So in this way we have to represent the portions, the fractions as a collection. So fractions as a collection. Collection of these balloons. How many balloons? 6 balloons. So these balloons we are converting into fraction. How to? In out of 6 balloons, she gave 3 balloons to her friend. So what fraction he gave? Then how to convert? That is given balloons by total balloons. That is 3 by 6. It is 1 by 2. Half of the portion she gave. Okay.